Um, First off, yesterday you said that you were doing a photo shoot for your new album.
Yeah, we're doing a photo shoot for the new album called Which Way Is West. Dropping, shit, I'm gonna try to drop it probably at least by April or May of next year. I got the EP dropping January the 4th. So, give that time to marinate a little bit while me and Premier finish up the album.
Oh, okay. And what's the name of the EP?
The name of the EP is called Keep It Hood.
Keep
The
it here.
first single off that is called The Rain. That's been floating around right now, getting a lot of good publicity, a lot of good pub, hitting all the little major internet sites, radio, got added to Shade 45, DJ Premier live from headquarters, so it's been moving, good response.
I saw you. I heard you on Kendrick Lamar's new album. How'd you have that whole thing go down?
Well, it's just some of my people's new Kendrick,
Oh, okay.
basically my son's sister. She hang out with Kendrick, know them from neighborhood, Compton, whatever. So they was hanging out, I guess. So he hollered at her and asked her, to hook me up, hook him up with me. She was doing his album, so he hit me up, told me he wanted to get down. So I hollered at him. Next thing you know, he was in the studio, played me the track, told me his direction of what he was trying to do. So, he just got in.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up, man. I mean, that was a big album this year, and I mean, it was crazy how somebody so new, on the scene, got somebody like you to get on that album, man. I mean, you're a veteran, highly respected. So I just thought that was a.
I think him floating around the city of Compton, he's from Compton, whatever, and, to bring some authenticity and pay homage to, cats that done paved the way. He's with the new school or whatever, but his style, he's still depicting what goes on in the streets and what he went through as far as his life was concerned. You can tell by the album cover picture, that's neighborhood, some of that flavor to his project. He wanted to get with somebody who he felt, he had listened to and who had stuck to the format of, trying to be real on records and really speak to the people. Not as far as, cats that, got a little money and then, change their format styles or whatever. Niggas rapping about Lamborghinis and all this money and all that. So seeing that his record was in the direction of trying to tell a story of how the neighborhood really is or whatever, what he experienced, how he grew up, I think that's why he really wanted to reach out. And seeing that my style is always depicting that, growing up in the neighborhoods, being raised in the streets and all that type of stuff. So,
Yeah.
and me never trying to switch my format of how I put out records. So,
Yeah. Well, see, that's something else I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, you've been doing this for quite some time. I mean, you've seen artists come and go. You've seen, music change, the rap game change. I mean, what are your thoughts on like where, rap music or / quote unquote hip hop, what are your feelings on where it's at right now?
well, music is diverse. I tell everybody, we all have our little spots to shine, whatever. West Coast, East Coast, down South, whatever. We always get on whatever. But, hip hop changes in formats, you know what I'm saying? New York I have it, then, my people down South I have it, then we'll have it, then, in betweens I have it. So, you just gotta go with the flow. My problem with the state of hip hop right now is that I don't know. I mean, like I said, a lot of kids buying records now. You got the internet downloading, iPods, YouTube, whatever. So it's easy for a cat to get on YouTube who ain't making no damn sense and capture a million people by just some catchy shit.
Yeah.
So, and then you got cats who don't believe in what, cats like me used to do, or, where I come from, or just the old school cats, period, whatever. But the state of hip hop, it still needs to be, it still needs to be diverse, you know. I mean, hey, to each his own. If you wanna pop it and drop it and spend cash, and that's your forte of how you wanna portray music, then that's fine. But to just overshadow, you know, cats like myself who's trying to, you know, talk something or say we won't want to hear about that or it's old or whatever, you just gotta go with the flow. Because everybody gets tired of bullshit every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
And the state of hip hop for the last couple of years has been just overcrowded with a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
So I'm one of these cats who just feel stick to your format and whatever, and then it'll just come back around again. I mean, you got cats out there who's trying to, you know, still represent. I mean, you know, you got cats like Lupe, and then you got cats like Nas still doing it. You got cats like me who's sticking to his format. And then you got the, you know, the players, you know, the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, you got the Rick Rosses and all that. But, you know, life ain't a party on about everything. That's my thing. And then a lot of these cats get caught up in the glitz and glam, you know. Those records would be about the struggle, would be about what I had to do to survive and make it and how this and that. And, you know, they record go platinum, and next thing you know, I was always this cat with this silver spoon in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always had money, I always had bread. So my thing with hip hop is it's gonna always go around, and you have to stay true to yourself and where you came from, whatever. But like I said, I don't hate on no cats. You know, we all try to do this to make money. Everybody got different products. Everybody trying to push. But my opinion is we need some kind of, you know, true hip hop. You know, like I grew up on Tribe Called Quest and EPMD and Big Daddy Kane and Eazy-E and shit like that. So we need that type of state of hip hop too, because it just remains fresh. We don't all want to get overcrowded with just bullshit. And like I say, when you got kids download and internet and anybody can put up a video and anybody can put up a song, it's like wide open. And nobody knows, you know, what the state of, you know, nobody has a foundation of what hip hop is really supposed to be anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you can listen to half the shit on the radio or what cats put out on mixtapes, and it's just not no form of hip hop. It's just a nigga getting in the studio saying whatever he want to say, making some shit sound good, you know.
I feel the same way. I mean, I feel like it's just a bunch of shit pushed out, and like, you know, there's only a handful of people who can actually capture some kind of you know.
I mean, it's flooded with a gang of shit. But like I said, the accessibility of how you can do shit nowadays is totally different from when I was putting records out or whatever. You know, you had to actually capture somebody's ear who had the power to put your record out or decline your shit. I mean, when you can go in your backyard and shoot a video with your camera, and then you can buy a program to run off your computer, and then all you got to do is open an account, and then you throw your video in a place where niggas like Jay-Z and Madonna and everybody else is competing, you know?
Yeah.
So you're able to not have any, like I said, I mean, there's cats out here who wake up today and go, you know something, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to get me a little beat, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to talk some stupid shit. How we over here getting drunk, and we over here got money, and we got bitches bouncing on our dicks and shit like that, and that's music to them. But that's no heritage and no foundation and no heart in it. That's a cat who just feel like I'm going to try to make me some ass cash. That ain't who feel like, you know, this is my backbone, my career, this is what I believe in, this is what I support. A lot of these cats are in it just to make some money and floss.
Yeah. Yep, and then they end up just, you know, being that one-hit wonder, and then nobody hears from them again.
I mean, it's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. There's a cat that'll come out today and get a million hits on YouTube, and by next year, you don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, yep.
Because this is like I said, only longevity will last. Fan base, you know, that's why I've been able to do shit over the whole long period of time that I've been in the music business.
Yeah.
Because it's a foundation of fan chain every motherfucking year and shake my ass in clubs with bitches every fucking year till I'm 50, 60 years old? No. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make one of those, but can you capture somebody who wants to ride with you for the next 20, 30 albums and believe in what you're speaking on and got a heart to what you're saying? That's what hip-hop is to me, or gangster rap, or street shit, reality, whatever they want to call it. But that's what I grew up on when I made records. You know, I wanted people to feel what I was talking about, not to just go, oh yeah, he's a catchy little fellow with a catchy little hit, and then next thing you know, I got 10 other niggas doing the same thing I do, and now it's a big competition.
Yeah. Yeah, now you've been one of the greats to actually stay consistent with putting out some material with substance over you know, your whole career. I mean, you know, coming from Compton's Most Wanted to, you know, being in a a big movie, Menace to Society, you know, putting out all your solo albums, working with people like Brother Lynch and Snoop Dogg, and I mean, you've stayed consistent over the years, man, and that's really respectable. A lot of people haven't been able to do that.
Yeah, it's basically just trying to stay true to yourself and not get caught up in the money and the glitz and glam. Because, you know, I'm one of them cats who feel like, you know, stay true and then everything else will pay off. You know, no, you might not be flying the world globe, you know, doing 30,000 arena people, you know, but then what kind of life is that? Because that comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? You want to quest for that Eminem and 50 Cent status or whatever, but then the shit that comes with that is like, you know, I'm a regular ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular ass nigga who make music because I've seen what was going on in the city of Compton. As far as niggas who was getting killed, bitches, the hustle, the police, the poverty, not being able to get ahead, not having opportunities. That's what I made music about. You know, I didn't make music to go, oh yeah, I want to be this international star and ride around on private jets, and you know, because like I said, it comes with the territory. You can't live a normal life sometimes, and I feel for them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nice, you know, but I'm comfortable in the skin I'm in. I can reach 1 million fans, and they can understand my records, and then I can live a normal life because I'm not trying to live above what I'm trying to sell. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling them I'm just like y'all. So you ain't gonna see me riding around in Bentley coupes and shit, even though there's money in the bank account to do it. You ain't gonna see me getting on private jets. You're gonna see me on a commercial flight to do it. But I just feel like the more you down to earth with the people you're trying to reach and who you spit to, you more for what you're doing, and then you won't have to face that. So that's my aspect in trying to keep my records true to people who I know who's gonna go out and pick my shit up, listen to it, and go, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You make people envision what you're talking about, and I think that's a real good quality that you have.
You gotta paint a picture. My thing is you gotta paint a picture to the fans. You want them to sit in your shoes. And then like I said, I mean, Compton is just like, you know, wherever. You know, it's a hood up where you at. This nigga struggling up where you at. New York, Chicago, Dallas, Florida. You know, so my thing is to make music and depict situations that if you was in that same shit yourself, or you might know a nigga who went through that, or your cousin or people like that. So my thing is to envision this, get this, you know, because this shit really goes on, you know. Because like I said, you can look around and I bet you can count 100 niggas on one hand who ain't never been out of the country or out the state, or who ain't never took a trip or know what it's like to do this or whatever. We all don't live like that.
Yeah.
We all don't live like that. So we gotta be able, and especially when you want motherfuckers to buy your product. So I don't wanna outshine the next motherfucker as whatever they say, you know. I don't want to be on my records telling niggas, yeah, how I just went and tricked off on a bitch and we went to San Tropez and I spent $1 million on her and won't be won't. And then I'm coming back to the hood, and I got niggas over here who can't even eat. But I expect them to buy my records.
Yeah.
So that's the aspect I take when I write songs, and I want people to feel and sit in the passenger seat with a nigga and roll with a nigga. So when you put that song on and you ride, you can go, oh yeah, I feel that. Or yeah, that nigga speaking that shit. Or even if it's on trying to say that type of shit, you can still feel this record to a point to where you can just get into it. It ain't no stupid shit to where you riding around blasting some shit about, hey bitch, pop that booty for some money. You know?
Yeah.
You wanna ride around bumping that shit all out their windows.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Alright, so getting back to this album you're working on and the EP that's dropping in just like a few days now. You said January 4th the EP comes out?
Yeah. Yeah, the EP drops January 4th.
Okay. You got any? What kind of do you have any features on that, or is it just you?
No features on this EP.
Cool.
I did all this EP by myself just so people can get back from there. I feel doing this feature with Kendrick was that's the feature. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got it on his record. It's reaching a lot of people, but now you know where I'm coming from for a lot of the new heads. So I just wanted people to reconnect with Eiht for people that's brand new and who don't know about me, because there's a lot of young cats out there. And then for the old cats who are just ready to hear some refreshness of some new shit.
Yeah.
To focus on, because a lot of people be like, dang, the guest appearances, motherfuckers don't know if you can rhyme or not, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because shit, all you doing is spitting one verse, and then you got 15 other niggas following you up. So I believe in let me reconnect with the fans and the people before I start running out, filling my record up with a gang of guest appearances, just to show people, oh, I can go get him, or I can go get him, or I can go get him, whatever. So the EP is just 7 songs, and it's all me, mixed by DJ Premier. He's cutting on the record on every song, like that old school MC DJ combination.
Okay, good. So you're bringing that back. I like that.
Sure.
I like that.
Yeah, we missing that. Like I said, I that's what I'm on. That's what I grew up on. So I like when DJs scratch on my records. So you don't hear none of that type of shit nowadays. So I thought that would be a nice touch to this. Trying to get back to that.
Okay.